And everyone okay with me not using a mask? Okay. It is mask optional as well, so feel free to do this mask free. Okay. All right, good day. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live at 333 Grand today in downtown Jersey City, part of Liberty Harbor. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full hybrid schedule, which is practicing in person with me here at either 333 Grand or at 50 Regent, or practicing through Zoom. You can register through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this through YouTube, classes are $10, and payable through Venmo and PayPal. And you can always go to my website, simhayoga.com, for that information. Today's class is intermediate advanced. If you're working with any kind of injuries or special conditions, make sure that you modify or skip poses altogether. All right, sitting up tall. Palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly through your seat, let your shoulders broaden. And lips touching, ujjayi breath whenever you're ready. Allow that sound of the breath to help you draw your senses inwards, connecting to the seat and to the spine. Let the inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha. Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarvavashtan, Sarvavashtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Vihyendraha, Vihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, rolling it back. Opposite side, roll a center. A few more rounds in that same direction. And chin back toward the center. Pause. And then take in the opposite direction. Back to center again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands support and turn your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again, cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raise the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up, swing the legs back behind you, coming to your hands and your knees. And let's take some cat-cows here. Measuring out your hands about shoulders width, knees about hips width. On the inhale, take the navel down, raise the tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come to neutral spine. Inhale, kick the right heel back. Exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose 3 times. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee in. This time, as you kick back, tuck the left toes under, lift the knee for 3-legged dog. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right foot up, stepping the right foot forward. Warrior 1. On the exhale, open it up, Warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can modify elbow to top of the leg, or right hand to the floor, left arm up. Inhale, come back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. And holding here, cobra pose, Bhujangasana. You can, of course, soften your elbows. A full extension of your arms is a little bit too much right now. On the exhale, all the way down, and then child's pose. Feet toward the heels, folding forward. Come back up, hands and knees. Remeasure. On the inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. So 3 cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. This time, on the inhale, kick your left heel back. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left knee in. On the inhale, as you kick back, tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee for 3-legged dog. Open up the hips and bend the left knee. Re-extend, step the left foot forward, warrior 1. On the exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Again, modify as you need, or left hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, all the way back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Again, Bhujangasana, cobra, full extension if you have it. Slight bending of the elbows if you need it. And all the way down, coming back to child's pose. Feet toward the heels and folding forward. Coming back to hands and knees. Inhale, kick the right heel back, open up the hips and bend the right knee. On the exhale, draw the right knee to the outside of the right arm and kick it all the way back around. Right knee to the outside of the right arm. Kick it all the way back around. Right knee to outside of the right arm. Kick it all the way back around. Stay there. Look past your left shoulder for the sole or the heel of the right foot. Square back to center. Raise your right leg up as you take it into three-legged dog. Open up the hips. Bend the right knee. Re-extend the right foot. Step it forward. Warrior one. Take the left hand to catch your right wrist. Extend up, side bending to your left. Take it back up. Switch hands. Extend, side bend to your right. Take it back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle pose. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left arm reaching up. Is the volume okay or is this too loud? It's okay? Okay. I'm trying to still adjust the volume here. Inhale, come all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back. Plank pose, bow pose. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, knees down, bending at the elbows, forehead to tap down. Inhale, glide the heart forward, baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Hands and knees. Hands and knees. Inhale, kick the left heel back, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Then left knee to the outside of the left arm. Kick it all the way back and around. Left knee outside the left arm. Kick it all the way back around. Left knee outside the left arm. All the way back around and hold it there. Look past your right shoulder for the left heel or the left foot. Square back, re-extend the left leg. Raise it up, three-legged dog. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend, step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Right hand to catch your left wrist. Extend, side bend to the right. Take it back up, switch hands, extend, side bend to your left. Take it back up, warrior one, open it up, warrior two. Lengthening out the left leg, triangle. So hand to the shin if you need to modify, hand to the floor if you're taking the full pose, and right arm straight up. Inhale, all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bending the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back. Bow pose. Inhale, one breath, knees down. Exhale, bowing the forehead to touch down. Sliding the heart forward, lower your belly, come up to baby cobra. Tuck the toes under. Hands and knees. Inhale, kick the right heel back. Exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose, and then open up the knee to the right side as you kick the right heel back. So drawing a circle with your right knee. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, open out to right, and kick it all the way back. Right knee in toward the nose, open out to right, kick it all the way back. Open up the hips, bend the right knee, look past your left shoulder. Take the right knee to outside the right arm and holding it here. For those of you who want to take an arm balance, as you extend the right leg out, lift the left knee, either stay here with your chaturanga arms or shift forward, Kundiyasana 2. All right, take the left knee back down, re-extend the right leg back up, open it, kick the right leg up for three-legged dog, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right foot. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace. Lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward. Devotional warrior. Inhale all the way back up. Warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left palm facing down and reach forward to a diagonal. Keep the left arm reaching forward. Lengthen out the right leg for extended triangle. Take the left hand to the floor. Frame your right foot with your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Revolve it. Left hand stays down. Right arm up to twist. Right palm to face down. Reach forward. Extended revolved triangle. Keep the right arm reaching forward. Bend the right knee so it's your extended revolved side angle. Take that into your half bind. Right hand behind you. Twist deeper. Keep the half bind. Inhale, come up for reversed lunge position, and then take the left elbow to outside of the right knee and twist even deeper. Inhale all the way up and around, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, this time full push-up chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come forward into your plank, lower the knees down. Inhale, kick the left heel back, so big circles with the left knee. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose, open it out to left side, and kick it back. Two more times. Left knee in toward the nose, open out to left, kick it back. Left knee in toward the nose, open out to left, kick it back. Now open up the hips, bend the left knee, look past your right shoulder. Then taking your left knee to outside the left arm, you are staying here. Or Kundiyasana 2, extend the left leg out, pick up the right knee. Either stay here in the chaturanga position or shift forward for the full pose. All right, take it back. Re-extend your left leg, three-legged dog, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the other thumb on top, lift up, gaze upwards. So there's a nice release for your wrists. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, right palm facing down and extending forward. Keep the right arm reaching forward and just lengthen out the left leg, coming into extended triangle. Then take the right hand to the floor. Frame your left foot with your hands, square off your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding over your left leg. Revolve it. Right hand stays down, left arm up to twist. Extend it, left palm to face down and reach forward. Keep the left arm extended. Bend your left knee so it is an extended, revolved side angle. Half bind. Left arm up and behind you. Twist deeper. Keep the half bind. Come up into a slightly reversed position so that you can take the right elbow to outside the left knee and use that to give you resistance to twist even deeper. Inhale all the way up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come forward into your plank, lower the knees down. So let me give you a demo before we do this one. So we are doing threading the needle, and then I'm adding a balance and a back bend. So from threading the needle, you're going to take the right hand wider, right hand further forward, threading the needle. So the left cheek, left side of the head comes to the floor. Keep pressing the right hand strongly to the floor as you extend the right leg back, open up the hips, bend the right knee. So the balance is pretty tricky here already. If you have pretty good balance here and you can free up your right hand, you can grab the foot and kick it back into back bend. Now the key is, whichever arm is on the floor, you have to really lean into that side. Otherwise, when you kick up like this, you're going to roll back behind you. All right? So be very careful about that. Look for all the obstructions around you so that you don't knock something over, right? So hands and knees first. Take the right hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. So that's your setup for threading the needle. Inhale, raise your left elbow up. Thread the left arm underneath and lower the left shoulder, left cheek onto the floor. Press firmly into your right hand and plant the outer left arm to the floor and start on that twist. So we're going to stay here for a second. Now, if this is good, you can just stay here. If you are taking it further, then start to lighten the load to the right leg and extend the right leg back. And just reach through your right toes or your right toe mound, so your yogi toes. If this is good enough for the balance, stay here. Or start to stack the hips and bend your right knee. So already you're feeling for a balance here, right? If that's good, stay there. If you feel confident to start to release your right hand to grab the right foot, go ahead and reach and bind. So you have to lean strongly against your left arm. All right. Start to release. Come back. Press into your right hand. Lift up the torso. Walk your hands back to center. Step the right foot out to your side for gate pose. Now, when we're standing on the knees, if you need extra padding, you can always take your mat left side towards center. If you need to triple up the mat, you can go from the back to the center, and that will triple up your mat. So if you need that extra cushioning, go ahead and take it. Of course, if you're at home and you have blankets, etc., go ahead and take it. All right, so we're standing up, lining up the left hip with the left knee. Gate pose, palms face up. Side bending to the right. So right arm to right leg, left arm overhead. Take it back up. Side bend to the left. So it's a right side stretch. Take it back up. So you have options here. We're combining the gate pose with camel pose. Hands to your lower back. Draw your shoulders open. You can support with your hands and take your back bend. If you have a deeper back bend, and you can take the left hand to the left heel, right arm overhead. Take it back up. Either continue to work with the supported position, or we're going to switch hands. Right hand to the left heel, and this is a slightly revolved position of your back bend. And come back up. Last balance. You're going to start to pick up the left foot with your right hand and side bend to the right side. Good. All right. Start to release. Walk your hands forward. So again, in a three-legged tabletop, you're going to twist the other direction. Left hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Raise your right arm up. Thread it underneath. Right shoulder, right cheek comes to the floor. If you have a pretty good balance here, you can also take the left hand behind you to a half bind, either reach for your lower back or reach for your inner right thigh. Good. Continue to stack your shoulders. So you want the left shoulder to rotate to stack over the right the best you can. So work on that rotation. All right. Start to release your left hand back down if you have the half bind. Inhale. Lift back up. Walk it back to hands and knees. Take the knees a little bit wider and draw the seat back toward the heels, coming into child's pose, a wide-legged child's pose. Make your way back up to down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Take the arms up high for high lunge. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Lift up, draw it back for a back bend. Come back to neutral, lean forward, warrior three, standing on the right leg. Stay on the right leg, stand up, ankles to knee, left ankle on top of the right knee, flex your left foot strongly, then start to bend your right knee, draw the seat back, and the torso leaning forward to a diagonal. You may stay here and work here. Perhaps you might even want to go lower. Keep reaching your knuckles up. If you are taking into arm balance, you can take flying crow, releasing your hands. Hook your triceps to your top of the left shin, left foot into your right arm. You may stay there, or take the hands to the floor, start to shift forward, pick up the right foot, raise your right leg back. Alrighty, wherever you are in this pose, start to make your way back into the ankles to knee, releasing your hands, rise up all the way, and again, through your warrior three to transition back into warrior one. Open it up, warrior two, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, lower all the way down to the belly for Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward, lower your forearms down, grab opposite elbows to measure out for your shoulders width. Then re-extend the arms forward so that your forearms are parallel. Line up your shoulders with your elbows, and then press your belly and your lower ribs toward the floor. And then in opposition, press your forearms down to lift your chest. The gaze is slightly forward to the floor, maybe about 3 feet ahead of you, so the back of the neck remains neutral. Stephanie, draw the chin down a little bit. There you go. And so when you lift your chin, you're crunching the back of the neck, right? So you want to draw the chin toward the chest and looking slightly forward. Press your forearms down. Lift the elbows up. So you're in a mild cobra pose once again. So energetically, the belly and the ribs are reaching toward the floor, and then lifting of the chest to take it into your mid-back bend. This is good. Stay here. If you have a little bit more in you, soften the elbows first. Walk your hands back, one handprint. Then as you circle the shoulders forward, up and back, start to lengthen out the arms as you take it a little higher into your cobra. Again, if this is good, stay here. If you have even more in you, soften your elbows. Take the other hand. One handprint back first, and then the other one. And then again, same technique. Roll the shoulders forward, up and back as you lengthen. So the higher up you go, the lower the back bend. And bend the elbows all the way down. Child's pose, nice and easy. We were on that back bend for quite some time, so you got to take the time to slowly stretch your back out into your forward fold, nice and slow. All right, come back up, hands and knees. So we're going to do that twist and that balance. All right, so hands and knees. Left hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Raise your right elbow, thread underneath, right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor. Now press your left hand strongly to the floor so that you can stack your shoulders more actively. So you're looking for a mid-rotation of the spine. Of course, if this is good enough for you, stay here. If you are going for more balance, shift the weight to your right knee as you extend the left leg back. So you can just extend the foot back, point through the toes, flex through your heels, or yogi toe, that's fine. If you're going further, stack the hips, bend your left knee. So perhaps this is good enough for your balance, right? If you're going for more, you can release your left hand to bind to the left foot. And once you have the foot, you want to kick it back and find your back bend. Right, in my imagination, eventually this becomes some sort of inversion on the shoulder and the side of the head. Right, so you are going to kick the legs up and raise both legs up for an inversion. I haven't worked that out yet, so it's just my fantasy for now. All right, let's start to break. Coming back up, rewinding the pose, coming back to hands and knees. All right, so of course, Stephanie can come all the way back up. Of course, right, this transition can easily come to the next place, right, into your gate pose. So from hands and knees, step the left foot out to the side, standing on the right knee, take extra padding to your right knee if you need. Arms are out, palms face up. Side bending to your left. Take it back up. Side bending to the right. Take it back up. Combining the gate pose with camel pose. Hands to your lower back for support. Draw the shoulders open. Lean the upper torso back. Staying here or reaching your right hand to the right heel, left arm up and back. So it's an asymmetrical variation of that camel pose combining with your gate pose. Take it back up. Stay with that supported back bend or switch hands. Left hand to the right heel, right arm up and back. Release, coming back up. So we're going to balance on the right knee. Left hand to pick up the right foot. And then to counterbalance that, you have the side bend to your left. Release. Hands forward. So measure out for your hands and knees again. So right hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Raise your left arm up and twist. Left shoulder, left cheek draws toward the floor. Press the right hand down. You may stay there or take the half bind, right arm up and behind you, and look to stack your shoulders a little bit more, the best you can. All right, start to release. Right hand comes back down. Step the left foot back. Down dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward, low lunge. Take the arms up high for high lunge. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the other thumb on top. Lift up, gaze upwards. Come back to neutral. Shift forward, warrior three. Start to stand up, ankles to knee, right ankle on top of the left knee. Make sure you flex your right foot to protect the right ankle and right knee. And then lean forward to a diagonal. Keep reaching your knuckles back. Of course, you can stay here and maybe even go deeper, right? Or if you are taking the flying crow, you can release your hands, hook the triceps to the right shin, right toes into your left arm. Hands to the floor, shift forward. All right, begin to break. When you're ready to release, releasing your hands as you rise up through your warrior three. So nice and controlled to step back to warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back. Lower all the way down to the belly. This time we're taking Sphinx pose with frog. So set up your arms, then take your left leg out to the side in a frog position. So your hip and your knee lines up in a horizontal, and the heel to the knee is in a vertical. So 90 degrees and flexing your left foot. Once you have that, coming back to the Sphinx by pressing your belly and your lower ribs toward the floor, and pressing your forearms down to lift the chest. Make sure shoulder and elbows are lined up so you get to about 90 degrees, best you can. Turn your right forearm in, 45 degrees, bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand, grab the foot and kick back. And again, as you kick back, look to stack your shoulders. Right? If you're not binding, what you can do is just left hand behind you, right leg extended back, and just look for the twist there. All right, start to release. Square back to center. Extend the left leg back. Square off, and once you're nice and squared, now you're ready for the second side. So frog leg on the right side. So you want 90 degrees with your legs. Your hip lines up with the knee, and then the knee with the heel, flexing your right foot. Then square back to center, press your belly and your ribs toward the floor as you press the forearms down to lift your chest. Then turn the left forearm in, bend your left knee, reach your right hand back, grabbing the foot and kicking back. And so again, the alternative is, if you're not able to grab the foot, you can keep your left leg extended back and still add the back bend as a twist with the right hand behind you as you rotate. Right? So those are nice options. All right, start to break. Square back. Release your right foot. Then walk your hands back, child's pose. So we're in that back bend for a while, so I will keep you here for 5 long breaths. Those of you who want to take this opportunity to take an inversion, you have your classic headstand or any inversions of your choice. It could be a forearm stand, it could be a handstand. It could also be a transition for those of you who are more advanced. It could be a classic headstand into a forearm stand. Right? If you're taking the transition from the classic headstand, then you release your palms to the floor. Press firmly into your forearms, lift the head, and then take that into your forearm stand. All right. Coming back down if you're inverted, making your way back to your down dog whenever you are ready. Once you're nice and neutral and you're ready, left leg up, left knee in toward the nose, pigeon. Land that shin to the floor. Angle out the left knee, left thigh. Walk your hands back, inch your right knee further back, elongate through the spine. Once you're nice and neutral and you're set up, then you're ready to make your way forward. Those of you who like and enjoy a passive pigeon and want to just stay here, take it passively. If you like your variations and want to start working on binding, you can lift your torso, bind the right hand to right foot for your mermaid 1. So mermaid 1, grabbing the right hand to outside of the right foot, left arm up. Mermaid 2 is a little bit deeper. You're grabbing the inside of the right foot with your right hand. Then draw that foot in, slip the foot to your elbow crease. Then left arm up or reach back to bind. And Stephanie, if you take the left thigh and angle it out more, I'll give you a much that way. Yes. And then into your right. Yeah. That'll give you a much more stable position to bind. There you go. I give you again 5 more deep breaths. For those of you who like a forearm stand here, from pigeon, it's a really great setup for a forearm stand because you're already forward and you can just release your forearms down like this. Then as you lift the seat, you step the right foot in as close as you can. Then you switch legs, left leg up, and that brings you right into a split position to come up into your forearm stance. Okay. Yeah, well, if you had wanted to jump, right, I would support you, and if you want to take a few hops. You want to try? Okay. I'll be right here for you. Forearms down. Yep. Good. Now, as you draw the right foot in, lift the seat and step it in as close as you can. Yep. And then, you don't have to go on front of the leg. You can, yeah, that way it's a little bit easier. Then switch legs and kick the left leg up. There you go. And then from there, take a few hops. Good. Good. Alrighty. Good. All right. When you're ready to start to break, make your way back up, tuck the right toes under, step it back to a down dog, and pedal out your legs, get some circulation back through your legs. All right, take it back to stillness, second side, right leg up, draw the right knee in, land the shin to the floor. All right, so in your setup, you want to start thinking about the right knee, right thigh, angling out to side 30 to 45 degrees. What that does is it creates a triangle in which you're balancing on. And this will help you also create a stable position for your variations. Once you settle in, you have the right positioning, you can make your way forward. And again, stay here if this is good for you, or if you're taking variations, repeat what you did on the first side. So mermaid 1, grabbing the outside of the foot. Mermaid 2, grabbing the inside of the foot. Slip that foot to your elbow crease. All right, and for those of you who are taking it to forearm stand, right? So you want to make sure that your forearms is in the right position. So that's shoulders width with your elbows. Forearms are parallel to each other. Palms are flat. So as you lift the seat, you're going to step the left foot in. So when you step the left foot in, I would say the left foot goes behind the right heel and stepping in closely. Then switch legs, right leg up. Because if you're too close, you're going to feel really crunched in and you're not going to be able to launch into your forearm stands. But once you're here, Stephanie, hold on. Elbows in a little bit closer. There you go. Good. Step the right foot in. Right foot steps in, and then left leg up. Good. I'm going to take a few hops. I'll help you too. Good. No, I'm good. I was talking to him because he was looking to jump. So I said, if you want to wait for me, yeah. One more. Okay. Yeah, the hips have to drop back a little bit. Right now, you're still in an angle like this, and that's why you kept feeling like you're falling that way. If you get your hips over your shoulders, that'll give you a better vertical line, and you won't feel like you're falling back. Alrighty, when you are ready to break, start to make your way back up. Tuck the left toes under and press it back to your down dog. And so I gave you guys a hands-on assist today because we're not that close. If we were a little bit closer face to face, I wouldn't do the assist. But since you're upside down, it's much safer. Yeah, it's much safer. I still want to make sure I maintain that distance. All right, start to walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the seat down. See the spinal twist? You can keep the left leg extended, right foot over for the half variation, or take the full variation. Left heel comes in, right leg over. Ground evenly through both seats. Right hand behind you, left arm up, and twist to the right. Inhale, take it back to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Take it back to center. Step the right foot forward. Now, adjust your seating so that you're more centered. We're going to take a leg cradle, supporting the heel from the underside of your foot or the outside of the foot. Make sure you flex your right foot. Sit up tall and start to elevate that heel. Simon, flex your foot a little bit more. There you go. Then lift even higher if you have more. Then draw the right knee back. Extend the right heel forward. And then bend your right knee to take leg cradle. Right, so whenever you're taking this figure 4 position with your legs, because you're pulling against your shins, right, your tibia, this will bring a lot of stretch to the outer knee, right? So if you don't engage the muscles around the ankles and the knee, you're putting a lot of stretch. So this engagement keeps you safe. All right, 4 corners pose. Left arm stays underneath your right ankle. Release your right hand. You can sit up tall, right hand behind you, or if you can bind, take the bind. I hope I don't lose my earpiece. Shift back toward the sacrum and out of balance, combining your 4 corners pose, Chaturkonasana, with your boat pose, your Navasana. Stay balancing the best you can. Release your binds. Extend the legs forward. You can, of course, keep your knees bent. If you can extend fully, extend fully. And cross at the shins. Roll forward. Walk it back to your down dog. Pedal out your legs. All right, when you're neutral, walk your feet forward toward your hands again. Take the seat down. This time, right leg extended. Step the left foot over for the half variation of the seated spinal twist. The right heel comes in, left leg over. Left hand behind you, right arm up, and twist to your left. Stephanie, that way. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Back to center again. Release your left foot forward so that you can center your seat, because we're probably off to the right side a little bit. Then support the left heel. Flex your left foot and start to sit up tall. Then start to elevate the heel and get adjusted to that height. If you have a little bit more, raise your left heel a little higher. Draw the left knee back. Extend the left heel further forward. And then bend your left knee, leg cradle. And again, make sure you flex your left foot. Four corners pose. Right arm stays underneath the left ankle. Release your left hand. Left hand to the back of the head if you're not able to bind. If you are able to bind, take the bind. So even with the bind, you're looking to sit up as tall as you can. Even if you round a little bit, right, the effort is to try to extend the best you can. Then, if you're taking the balance, shift the weight back toward the sacrum and release your right leg forward. You made, gonna get it? Yes. All right, stay balanced. Release your binds. Extend the legs forward. You can keep your knees bent if you can, if you have to. All right, best you can. So just holding here, stabilizing for core. And release, cross your shins, roll forward, make your way back to down dog once again. All right, come back to stillness, walk your feet forward toward your hands, come onto your seated position, lower onto your back for bridge pose, bending your knees, walk your heels in, separating your feet about hips width with your fingertips, feel for the back of the heels. Once you're set in the base, then you're ready to press your heels down, lift your seat for your bridge. You can keep your hands separated alongside the hips. You can interlace your hands underneath you, walk your shoulders in. I'll give you about 10 good breaths here. Those of you who want to transition this into a wheel pose, feel free, or just stay as you are. All righty, beginning to finish up, lower the seat back down and gently hug the knees in. Recline, twisting. Keep the left knee in, extend the right leg out. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. Take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, twist the other direction. Take that knee back to center, hugging both knees in. And once you're feeling pretty good, pretty neutral, and you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, separating your feet. Toes are turned out. Arms alongside, palms face up. Eyes closed, lips touching. Shavasana, final relaxation. Begin to draw the breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. And I'll come up. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. And thank you for joining me for practice. My name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live today at 333 Grand in Liberty Harbor in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full hybrid schedule in person here at Liberty Harbor or through Zoom. You can register through ubindi.com. And again, all that information is on my website. And if you're watching this on YouTube, costs are $10. You can pay through Venmo and PayPal, and all that is on the website. Thank you so much. Bye.